Hey! Hidden Object Guru back for more girls and Panzer. Hey Max! Good to see you made it so quickly. I'm gonna start loading up whatever our first tank is gonna be. I haven't decided yet, obviously, but more importantly, probably the Chinu. I'm kind of psyched about that. Well, I think they have things to do. It's the middle of the afternoon. Okay. Well, okay, late in the afternoon. There we go. Right now, as I said, I've got to decide on a tank. Hey, or Oom's room, if you will. Chinu! Yeah, the Charwi B1 Bis, whose name is spelled so strangely, I seriously thought that said Ibis, like the bird, but it doesn't. God, no wonder I get hammered by the Chinu so badly. Are you seeing that? That's a monster of a tank. It's only a little less strong than the Porsche Tiger, but it has triple the accuracy and higher loading speed. And a lot higher speed. Alright. Hey, woo clone. So let's color this tank out. Boom! White tank. Let's crew up. We got the speed for our tankery. Let's try and get a good loader in there. Alina tends to be a really good... Oh, so does Nina. Oh. They're exactly the same, I just found out. Who else have we got? Apparently Aki is fantastic. Who knew? Alright, we'll grab our balloons and then we'll get started. It's going to be awesome. Or will it? No, I mean, it is going to be awesome. That's a good team. Most of the Finland team. Oh, cool. I will check that out. Thanks for telling me. Although, man, do I have a lot of Battletech to play. So much Battletech. Okay, extra matches. Challenges. Let's see how this thing goes downhill, huh? Oh, the Chinu. With your creepy eyes. Yeah, her hypno eyes are pretty weird. The way she's got those rings inside the glasses, it's kind of creepy. I can't believe they didn't count that as a game over when I went off track. Huh.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ね。それでは試合を始めます。いくにゃ。
As always, she's the last one we go to. Yay! Hey everybody. Thanks for dropping by. As you can see, that battle against Nakanya went way better than Nakanya battles usually do. So here's the big question. Does she have a powerful enough turret that I can just snipe these guys, or do I have to do all that racing around stuff? Let's find out together.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両を全て撃破したチームの勝利ね。それでは試合を始めます。マウス行動不能。不利な状況みたいにな。 敵を捕らえたよ。来た来た、それ。大丈夫。やりますな。12時方向から砲撃をかけ当たるにゃ。やりますな。マウス行動不能。残り1秒。頑張るにゃ。交代。敵を当たるにゃ。やったにゃ。交代。2時方向から攻撃を確認。当たるにゃ。装填完了にゃ。マウス行動不能。当たるにゃ。やったにゃ。マウス行動不能。対マン勝負負けないにゃ。当たるにゃ。弾かれてるにゃ。装填完了にゃ。当たるにゃ。硬いけど頑張るにゃ。にゃ。当たるにゃ。マウス行動不能。試合終了。
So as far as I can tell, the Chinu is both super speedy and really powerful. Like, is Nakanya seriously the pilot of, sorry, the captain of the best tank? Like, really powerful gun, quick reload time, like, decent to good speed. Like, there's nothing wrong with this tank. We've been live for about 10 minutes. I'm a big fan of this tank now.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両をすべて撃破したチームの勝利ね。それでは試合を始めます。肉敵車両発見。セッター行動不能。装填完了にゃ。89式行動不能。こっちが押してるみたい。
Yeah, I love the Hetzer, but if you sweep in behind it with a decent cannon at all, it's just done. Okay. Let's see if we can get this Chinu to do some sick flips. Oh, we got some grinds going on. Hey, Julian. Okay. Where would be a good angle for the Chinu? I gotta say, that was a pretty good tank flip. I think the Chinu might be okay. Oh, hell yes. Didn't exactly stick the landing, though. Okay, so we've found that the Chinu is capable of sick flips. But whatever it is about its profile, it's better at grinds and breakdancing. Not unlike the T-28. So the Chinu, an amazing all-around tank that I'm incredibly fond of. It just can't really do tank acrobatics incredibly well. So it's not going to be a tank I really rely on. Obviously, tank acrobatics are the main thing upon which I judge the usefulness of tanks. No! God damn it. I keep breaking, there we go, you're done. I keep breaking treads in this thing. Oh, hey, it's Leopon! Hey, guys. Oh, wow, look at where she's going. Oh, no. No, no, I can't let her escape on down the beach. This is really bad. As said, the fastest tank, the Crusader, is pretty awesome at sick flips. Weirdly, I haven't tried the tankette. Like I mean, we'll do that later today. We'll actually check out the tankette for sick flips. But I can get the most reliable sick flips out of either the Crusader, right? Mark III, not Rose Hips one. That one right there. Right? Or, the other great thing for sick flips, weirdly, is the Sherman or the Firefly. Especially the Firefly, though. They're almost exactly the same in their ability to flip, but the Firefly seems to be a little better, and honestly, the flips are a little more awesome. Also, the Char B1 is weirdly good at flips. I was actually surprised by how good that one is at flips. Hey, Adler, what's up? I know, what have you been up to?
Journalists.
We've done the tankette challenges already, but later we will try to get the tankette doing sick flips, which would be pretty awesome. Hey, Galade, what's going on? Alright, so, tank garage, obviously. Alright, what have we not done? I think we've got all the Russian tanks, all the Italian tanks. I mean, there's only 3 Russian tanks, and that wasn't very hard. I really liked the Joseph Stalin. Let's see, tankette. That's going to be fun to try later. I think we've only done the Type 95 of Japanese. Cool! I'm glad you're making progress. I may hire you to make a 3D logo then. This is Girls in Panzer, the best game ever about girls driving Panzer tanks. You know that really popular, long-running thing that everyone knows about girls driving Panzer tanks? Well, this is the best one of that, you know, well-known, real-life thing. We're doing the Type 97 with the new turret, I think. Hey, Pancola. Let's get a better color on this bad boy. Not so much the blue. You know, I don't think I've ever found a, maybe once, but other than that one, I don't know that I've ever really found a Boko in the Boko maze. Alright, here we go. Tank Commander. I can't have any less armor, guys. I just can't do it. Alright, well, you know me. I'm going for loading speed. Like, always. And what else? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a ton of armor you get for having Katyusha. Accuracy's good too, though. With her, you get accuracy and you get armor. Let's go, Nana. That's true. That is often the case. Okay. Let's try out a T-97. I really enjoyed the T-95. I mean, I hated the actual battle because, you know, it was garbage. And I died over and over again. But I was happy when it was over, and it was a rewarding experience. Good practice. I mean, that's when I think at the T-95 was when I really developed my skills for driving through mice and dodging them, which has helped a lot. No. In the world of Girls and Panzer, after the Second World War, there was a lot fewer wars. And so tank battles became a high school sport and college sport. It's a wonderful TV show that you should watch all of. You're not late, Hylian voice. Not at all. You just missed the Chinu battles. Well, I've been told that there is a game about schoolgirls. Maybe not a game, but definitely a show called Strike Witches, about girls fighting in fighter jets. I haven't seen any of it yet, but it does sound awesome. Maybe not Girls and Panzer awesome, because Girls and Panzer features both a well-written and entertaining high school comedy with surprisingly well thought out and borderline realistic tank battles. It's a really strange combination, but it's very charming and winning. You can get Girls and Panzer. I haven't heard about High School Fleet, but I will check it out. Yes, you can get Girls and Panzer. I got it from Play Asia. There's a link in the description of all of my Girls and Panzer videos. I had no trouble getting it from them. That was an okay flip. Full disclosure, if you use my link, they give me a cut of any money you spend. So if you don't want me to get money, don't use my link. just manually go to the PlayAsia site and search for Girls in Panzer yourself. I would recommend, here's what I did. I don't know what it costs where you are, but I live in Canada, and it was going to take a month to get here, so I always pay extra for courier-based shipping. A, because it's a lot faster. B, and this is just for I'm a worrier as a person, so just the peace of mind of seeing a real-time tracker of where the package is at all times really makes me unbelievably happy. Within the lore of Girls in Panzer, there are, essentially inside all of the tanks, there are incredibly impact-resistant carbon shells that the girls are protected by inside of them. And you might say, but aren't they also standing out the top of the tank half the time? And I'm just going to quote the show here, which is, commanders standing at the top of the tank almost never get killed by tank shells. That rarely happens. So yeah, it's pretty terrifying. So I still haven't seen the movie Fury, but someone pointed out in in one of the domination battles, I think it's Germany versus America, there's a scene during the conversation where they talk about a movie they were watching last night, and apparently they are describing the events of the film Fury. which they were watching because they were an American team who was going to be fighting the German team. So they're like, let's watch the movie Fury, see if that gives us any ideas. And it didn't, and they lose that match because it's the German storyline in which that happens. But yeah, apparently Fury got a call out. I gotta say, I'm surprised at how well that went. Like, that was great. Like, I thought that the mouse challenge was gonna be a real chore, but no, like, that rapid-fire loading speed and, you know, decent tank speed, that just made all the difference. And yeah, to answer your question, Adler, there is multiplayer, which is kind of, I mean, it's fun. I've enjoyed it, but I don't often stream the multiplayer because generally trying to stream and connect multiplayer at the same time causes problems because there are no local servers. The only place it's being played is in Japan and Southeast Asia. So as a consequence, I can't find a local game, so it can be hard to connect to those servers, and me also streaming at the same time tends to really bork it. We've managed to get some games going during the stream, but there tends to be noticeable lag that there isn't when I'm just playing online. Alright. 3 more tanks to take down, and then we can see if we can get any sick tank flips out of this T95. T97. I keep saying the wrong name. Also, it's type, not T. So, just embarrassing all over the place. Oh, hey! Does the T in the T tanks, maybe you've already told me this, does the T in the T tanks in Russia stand for Tsar, or no?
動不能。条件は同じ。なら突撃するしか。よし、いいぞ。もったいない。ガスレキ精度。
I'm starting to think that trying to lure the enemy tanks out here back into the road, rather than fighting in the beach, might actually be a smarter move. I'm beginning to suspect that if I can't, that if I were to add some speed characters into this, because we're getting close. If I were to put some speed characters and reinforce her ability to do speed boosts, like, we might be able to get a flip out of this tank, but as is, it just looks like it's not happening. We're doing some sweet breakdancing, don't get me wrong. The tank breakdancing has been awesome. But the flips are just, looks like they're not happening. You have a great day, Ooh Clown. I'm so glad we finally got a sick flip. Alright, I'm confused. If you didn't tell your cousin to subscribe to the channel, how do you know your cousin subscribed to the channel? Doesn't that seem weird? I don't think you have an access to my subscriber list, do you? Or did you just ask your cousin what they've been subscribing to lately? Boom! Oh god, that makes me happy. Oh, look! Got the little white flag on a bamboo stick. Because I guess they're all Japanese, despite all appearances. It's 8:13. Were you? Oh yeah, of course. I keep forgetting that that Adler, you're on Atlantic time. Well, what we call Atlantic time. I don't know what you call it down there. You might be thinking of China or Korea or Vietnam. Alright, here we go. Tank flips it is. Here's one thing about my piloting the tankette. I only ever spin out. It's really bad. In many ways, I'm terrible at driving the tankette, but because Anchovy stays in a real tank, Pepperoni drives a... Pepperoni is the one driving the CV-33. It's all pretty awesome, really. Have a good night, Julian. Yeah, I think we can say that the tankette sucks at tank flips. Because we know that an integral part of tank flipping is that it's a glitch caused when we drift the rear end of the tank into the side of a wall while we're driving alongside it. And I guess what it comes down to partially is this tank just doesn't have enough mass to like it how do I put this? It so quickly drifts away. Like it so quickly turns on such a dime away. that was kind of okay. It turns on such a dime that the result is it never really clips into the concrete, and because it doesn't clip into the concrete, we don't get the glitch that causes the tank flipping. See? Like, I can just turn on a dime whenever I want. Which I guess is why, I know this is going to sound crazy, I guess is why things like the mouse actually can tank flip, as crazy as that seems, because there's so much of them to clip into the wall. That's why weirdly, the Renault Char 1 was surprisingly good at, the Char B1 was surprisingly good at flipping, because there's so much of it to flip. Alright, Panther next. So you're sure we haven't done the Panther G yet? We did the mouse flip last night. It was boss. It was not easy to do, though. Like, it took us, like, what, like 6 minutes to get one flip out of the mouse? It was embarrassing. Oh yeah, no, we did mouse, and we got 2 sick flips out of the mouse. Then we did the T28, T95, whatever you want to call it, and we got just a single awesome tank flip out of it. The rest of the time, it was just doing breakdancing. And I'm not saying the breakdancing wasn't cool. The breakdancing was cool, but it's not what we're there for. So we did Panzer IV, we did Jagged Panther, we did Jagged Tiger. We did Mouse, we did Elephant, we did Tiger 1, we did... I think we did Tiger 1, I'm not sure. But I know we did Tiger 2. And you can always tell, because there's a balloon there. And obviously we've never done Panther Mark G, because no balloon. Are you not following our conversations about picking tanks to do awesome sick flips in? Boom! Churchill color. It is both tanks and skateboards. I like to think of it as Tony Hanks' Pro Panzer, although that doesn't make the most sense. I gotta say, I was not expecting such a giant tank to be so speedy. This thing's moving at a good clip. Turns awkwardly, though. No, Adler, this isn't the whole game. It's just there are only 5 special missions that you can play with any tank you want. The rest of the missions are either based on the TV show. The rest of the extra missions are either based on the TV show, so you use the tanks from episodes of the TV show, or they're just weird challenges. There's also the story mode of the game, which is the entire plot of the film. Then there's Domination Mode, which is a randomized battle mode where you play as one of the teams against 5 of the other teams to get a special story ending. So there's, frankly, a huge amount of content in this game. Like, just a giant amount of content in it. Now, I've only ever played World of Tanks once, but I think it's meaningful that I never had the slightest desire to go back to World of Tanks, but I've played dozens of hours of this because this is just really solid, well-made arcade tank action, rather than, you know, a simulator that is dependent on you either grinding absurdly or paying real money to get good things.
Oh, sure.
You might have that backwards. Isn't it that Girls and Panzer sponsored World of Tanks to promote itself? I'd say they are 4 tanky, Adler. If you're looking for a rating of their tankiness would be 4 tankies. I gotta say, this Panther is fantastic. Like, we'd only played the Yagged Panther before, but this thing is just great. Sorry, Adler, was that a question for me? Okay, what am I doing right now? Obviously a bunch of girls in Panzer. I've got, we do the weekly podcast about the TV show The Expanse, which I've been enjoying a lot lately. Girls in Panzer, cutting a bunch of videos together for this as well as the streams. So that's good. Also coming up on the channel, I'm playing Yakuza 6 every day until I beat it. And even then I'm going to play it a little more, but I'm doing a daily stream on the treadmill of Yakuza 6 until I beat it, so that's been pretty fun. Let's see, I've got a bunch of videos of the Friday the 13th game coming, because I love Friday the 13th, and I love that it's a Friday the 13th puzzle game. As for my game, my artist gets back from her honeymoon next week. So I'll wrap up the last 3 character sprites for the game, and then it's all just about assembling the game once I've got all of the arts. I mean, I've already assembled a bunch of it, but the game is basically finished. Like, it is playable now, but all of the final art assets aren't there, so we should have a playable game in a month or 2. So that's good. What else is going on? Oh, hey, I got a second capture card, which is how I'm now capturing stuff in 1080. And as a consequence, I've been able to reassign my old capture card exclusively to the my old PS3. So I can go back and I can play some PS3, PS2 games, and live out my dream of becoming a lore YouTuber who only makes videos about the Deception series. And that's an exaggeration, of what I want, but it's only a slight exaggeration of what I want to do. Yeah, 6 never got in touch with me. So, I don't know what 6 was going on. I ended up... Oh, sick flip, Panther. Did not get in touch with me, so I hired another artist who has done a fantastic job, and I can't say enough good things about the art I've got. I will send you some links to the art, and you'll say, wow, these are some good look. This is a good-looking evil clown. I don't know what that was. Oh yeah, Shaggy drops by the streams all the time. Oh, I'm sure everyone around here has seen Shaggy. Yeah, I cannot drift with the, like, you just can't drift with all the treads on. You can put in as fast a crew as you want. If you don't drop those treads, it's not drifting, and if it's not drifting, there's no flipping. That's just how it works. Well, I would have to say, of my 1,000 new subscribers I've gotten in the past month, the vast majority of them are here for Girls and Panzer content. But plenty of people are also dropping by the Yakuza streams now and the Hidden Object streams, so obviously there are at least a few people who are fond of what I'm doing here, beyond, you know, just Girls and Panzer. And I appreciate you people the most. Or do I? No, I do. I do. Yeah, I think that's right. I think what it comes down to is your speed versus how far you clip into the wall, and if you're doing it at a relatively flat incline. Like, I just, no matter how much I try, I can't get to clip into the wall when I'm on one of the hills. That's why there's only, like, limited areas on which I can, limited areas where I can actually get the flip going. Okay, I don't think it's insane to like hidden object games. I think liking hidden object games is the most normal thing in the world. And I encourage everyone to stick around after this next challenge as I go and I finish off the game Enigmatis 3 from Artifacts Mundi, a game I've been very excited about for a while. Also, starting next week, you know, some Battletech streams. Because, you know, Battletech is awesome. I mean, I haven't even played it yet. I just know it's awesome because it's Battletech and it's a turn-based video game. And they spent a frigging year letting people play skirmish games just so they could make sure it was perfectly optimized. Yes. No, that was clear. Well, I thought that was clear. I guess maybe everyone didn't get that. But yes, there are people who just come by to say to visit my stream rather than a Girls and Panzer stream. Oh, Big Fish Games. Alright, I think that went great. So great, I'm going to relax with one of my favorite challenges. Okay. Come on, Katyusha. Take your mouse and kick some ass. Alright, let's see if we can get something flipping. Is there a tank anyone want to see us try to flip? Want to see if something is capable of tank acrobatics? I have to imagine the white flag is contained underneath the carbon skirting. Have we done the Centurion challenges? I'm not going to do them now in any event. I'm just... Have we done the Centurion challenges is what I'm curious about. Alright. I want Nakajima. No, I want... Who the hell gives you the speed boost?
It's so unbelievably...
We haven't done all the tanks, but we have done most of the tanks. I did the T-97 today. We haven't done, like, the other T-97 and stuff like that. So, there's a few more tanks left for us to do, but we have done the vast majority of the tanks. Alright, can we get a Centurion? Going. No, not watching television. I've got a podcast on. Hey, Alexo77, low. Yes, and I want to recommend everyone subscribe to Some More News. I said T-97, obviously I meant Type 97. I tend to call the Japanese tanks T's instead of types, and that's my bad. Because in my head, T is short for type, but of course, in the world of tanks, it's actually short for Tsar and the Russian tanks. And I get that that was confusing. But yeah, everyone, I'm listening to the podcast that Some More News does, and I want to recommend everyone go and subscribe to Some More News on YouTube. It's a comedy news show that does a great job. It used to be on Cracked, and then Cracked canceled all of their shows and fired everybody. And these guys took like 5 months off, and then they brought back their show, and it's been fantastic. Actually, I think we've already done the T-34 videos, Alexo. You can check the, we did that in a stream a while back, so you can check the channel. You can see all of the challenge videos of Katyusha. Alright, can we flip the Centurion? Will the Centurion get some tankrobatics going? Mako, you're the best. Almost. Okay, 6 Centurion tank flips confirmed. You know, I know that it's in some ways unsatisfying when it only flips once, but I gotta say, it's really satisfying for me to have it just flip once and then land perfectly. I would rather it flip once and have a perfect landing and then get like 3 flips and land on the back. It's tough. What are you trying to build on Blender right now? Kaboom! If it helps you decide, we're going to be stopping this in a minute and going to play a Artifacts Monday Hidden Object game. So, you know, if you're just here for the tanks, you can go screw around with Blender. Oh. That was embarrassing. Well, that's very thoughtful of you. Oof. Yeah, the mouse flips were incredible. It was last night's stream. So if you want to go check out, it's towards the end of last night's stream. We didn't do any... no, sorry, the night before. The stream. So Thursday night's stream, I want to say. That was amazing. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, so you can check out that flip. It was not the most satisfying flips, sadly. I mean, I'm a little meh about it. But at the same time, we still got a mouse to flip, which that alone. Oh no. That alone, I think, deserves plaudits. Alright. Yeah, we got the mouse to flip twice. And each was more satisfying than the last. It also did a barrel roll once, which was amazing. Okay, here we go. Come on, we got this. No! Not only did we not flip, it broke our treads. Alright, the tank flips have stopped working. Here we go. Boom! Sick double flip with a perfect landing. I keep forgetting to turn on... I'm going to try to get one more flip going because I keep forgetting to turn on my smoke screen before doing this. I know we wanted to try to get some smoke screen flips, but there we go. I can't believe how well that went. Okay, I gotta say that the Centurion, I was not expecting this thing to give me non-stop boss-ass flips, but this thing has been a tankrobatic superstar. That, like, I know we only just started using smoke screens to like, gussy up the flips, but this is already given, like, this has already proven that that was a great idea by providing awesome smokescreen cannon flips. So yeah, we're going to wrap up Girls in Panzer now. I want to thank everybody who dropped by for some Girls in Panzer. It's been amazing. I'm going to keep doing the stream for a little bit more. We're going to be playing some Enigmatis, probably wrapping up that game. The new Artifacts Monday, Enigmatis 3 on the PlayStation 4. So we're going to go play some of that. It's going to be awesome. Everyone who just wants to see the tanks, I want to thank you for dropping by the stream. And I hope you have a good rest of the day. I'll see you back here tomorrow night for more Girls in Panzer. And of course, you can check back for constant other content here too. Yakuza treadmill streams, videos about Bullet Witch, just lots of content. We'll be using the Tiger 1 tomorrow, probably. I'm going to check to make sure we haven't used the Tiger 1. I mean, I think we haven't. No. Oh, yeah, we'll definitely do the Tiger 1 in the next stream. I think we haven't done it. No, I'm not pro-hitting or crushing. As you can see, there are no balloons, so we haven't done the Tiger 1. So look forward to the Tiger 1 next stream. It's going to be awesome. So for now, we're going to say goodbye to Girls in Panzer. I will see you all back here for more Girls in Panzer later. Anyone who wants to stick around for some hidden object gaming is welcome. So yeah, I'm just going to take 5 minutes to go get some water and stretch out my legs, and then boom, we got some Artifacts Monday happening.
So, we've had the Holy Flame with us.
Hidden Object Guru here, back for more
We need
Karkala. Uh-oh.
Things will happen if we don't. Can you do it?
Apparently I unplugged my headphones. Back.
Rick, what are you
There we
doing? Wait for me.
As you recall from our last stream, we had opened up this portal to the crystal dimension. And now we're going to find out what's going on in the tomb of... I'm trying to remember the god's name. I always want to say Asmodeus, but it's Asmodai instead.
Time, I am here.
Rick, what are you doing?
Have you forgotten that, you know... Boom! He can look like other people? Have you not been paying attention to that part? What?
My disobedient little puppets. I should thank you for opening the gate for me. The girl had to do it willingly. You convinced her when I couldn't. Now, I can finally free my master.
Over my dead body.
Didn't anyone tell you? That's the whole plan. I'll relish it even more than that monk. He died suffering and helpless, knowing his pathetic order had utterly failed.
Well, that's a turn for the worse.
You died. Let me show you my gratitude for everything you've done.
Oh, okay. Now would be a good time for me to do something.
You have to call it.
Oh, right! She has a griffin that she can call whenever she wants to.
No.
Yeah, apparently the one thing that Highlanders are weak to is a griffin. Nice work. Seriously, that was pretty awesome. Oh no, the griffin! Is he dead? That's right, I checked on the griffin before I checked on everybody else. Oh! We're still breathing, that's good. Hey, Hamilton, what's up?
Didn't I tell you I'm too old for this?
It doesn't look good. I'll try to find something cold to put on it.
Please do. Alright, how do I grab this Naginata? Ah, there we go. I should not put a sword on his head. That would not work well.
Paul?
Oh.
Are you okay? I better let her stay here.
I'm honestly a little more worried about the griffin. Alright, what's this? Well, he already kicked the preacher's ass a little. I don't think we need much more from him. Yes! I've got a tube. And more puzzle pieces. Exactly what I was hoping for. Dynamite? Or are we thinking about dynamite? Oof. Can I put the bullets in there and then set them on fire? No. Well, I thought that was a good idea. Alright, what's this thing? It's a bullet box. Oh. Now I can crack them open and take out their gunpowder. Nice. Use that to blow a hole in the wall. He's trying to resurrect Asmodai, his Dark Lord. And for that, I guess...
So, the mighty Archangel's blade.
Oh, he needs the Archangel to bring him back to life.
Corruption was slain.
Alright, so... I'm supposed to find 3 skulls. in this screen. There's one. There's two, hidden behind his wing in kind of an unfair placement. You'd think there would be one on the demon somewhere, but it doesn't look like it. Maybe... Ah, there it is.
Though the demon had fallen, Raphael knew that the Reapers would never cease trying to resurrect their master.
So I assume he had a
The
plan?
angel absorbed the demon's soul, becoming
Oh.
a living prison.
Nice.
This desperate act weakened him greatly, but it made resurrection of the demon
That does explain where Azrael has been this whole time,
the
which is
black
nice.
flame of anger filled the Reaper's hearts.
Oof. The black flame of anger. Alright, well there's flame 1, there's flame 2, I think that's flame
Raphael
3.
had spoiled their wicked plans.
That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, we got another one. What was the rest of their evil scheme?
The Reapers struck before Raphael could recover his strength. Using the dagger to imprison him in a tomb of it, they hoped that in time they would learn the method of extracting their master.
Okay, that
In
tracks.
his last instant of freedom, Raphael laid his exhausted gaze upon a young man hiding in the distant shadows.
Okay.
Directly into the boy's heart, so that his message could not be overheard.
And gave him the power to
The
control
cursed dagger
griffins.
should never return to this place. This tomb must never be opened. I impose this duty on you, he said, and on each firstborn of your kin.
And to help you with that, here, take this griffin. Please be the origin story of White Feather the Griffin.
And so the Chosen One gathered his followers and built a monastery on the slope of Karkala to guard the angel's tomb.
That all makes a lot of sense.
Match for the Reapers.
I'm really worried that this
Guardians
monastery is going to fall
in
over
secrecy.
immediately.
God sent them instructions to build the sacred gate that only the touch of one of the chosen could open, uncompelled.
That's a good gate.
The tomb was safe, but the monks were still in danger.
Oh no! You have such an unreliable battery, it seems.
The chosen gathered all the feathers that had fallen from the archangel's wings during the battle.
Oh, and that's where the griffin came
From
from.
those pieces of
Neat.
the archangel's divine power, a beast was born, the deadly and ever-watchful Wrath of God.
Wow. That's a good origin story for a monster, who now I see has human feet, which is unbelievably creepy. Just so creepy. Now to whip up the evidence board. Boom.
Raphael has imprisoned Asmodai inside his angelic body, thus dooming himself to be trapped here forever. It's hard to even imagine such a sacrifice. Now, the preacher is trying to reap the demon out of the angel's body. And since Raphael is weak...
Thanks, Butterboy. Appreciate
the
it.
preacher could succeed. Raphael has to regain his full power to have a chance to defeat both Asmodai and his champion. The power that has been used to create the Wrath of God.
Nice. Maybe the lost feathers restore his strength. Oh, wait a minute. Was I supposed to be finding feathers this whole game to make him more powerful? Do I get, like, a better ending if I've been finding all of the feathers? Because I feel pretty silly now. Yes, she has... Well, no, of course she hasn't been. It's just... In the previous two games, there was an actual board. In this version of the game. In this one, there is not, sadly, not an actual evidence board. It's just happening in her head.
Gone. Feathers to feathers.
Oh, so these are the only feathers I need to worry about. Oh. Honestly, that feathers to feathers sounded borderline sarcastic. I feel like you could be just a titch more somber there, lady. Boom. Are you sure that isn't the last feather? Okay, apparently that's not the last feather there. Huh. Aha! No, that's not it. Need one more feather somewhere on this screen. It can be hidden in a shadow. It can't be under anything. None of them have been under anything. But I need a feather somewhere. And while it looks like there are feathers on this rock face, there aren't any. Am I probably going to resort to clicking on every part of the screen? Sure, but if you see it, let me know. That's true. How do we get a Discord service, i.e., how much is it per month? I can't believe that was the feather on the slope there.
Now or never.
You're damn right we did. Alright. Let's use the feathers to resurrect the griffin. I mean, to break open the ice and save the day. Break open the ice. The griffin will be like, I know you had amazing adventure. We'll tell, what's his name, Raphael, about all the amazing adventures that happened while he was a griffin. And then it'll be pretty fun. Do you have a club there or something? Oh. I still don't have any... Right, I need to make that... Fill that with water. There we go. Do you have like a wrench? Not a wrench. Set of pliers I can use to fix these bullets, please?
What's our status?
We've lost the wrath of God, and we're running low
Cool.
on supplies.
I don't have much, but take anything you want.
Here, it's a...
Would be to help him. The angel.
No, it's clear who you're talking about. Luckily, I have a bunch of gunsmithing tools here in my jacket that you can have. Oh, what an amazing coincidence that you would have brought gunsmithing tools along. I want to be sarcastic, but come on, that's just cute. Okay. Now let's just use the cigar cutter to crimp all these bullets. Oh, good. We didn't have to do that 18 times. Merci. I look forward to finding out about that. Alright. Improvised dynamite. A lantern. Boom! Yes! She is really lucky that it fell that way rather than, you know, crushing her friend who was right over there. Oh, crap.
Tanabrarum infernarum rex invocote minister.
Dear
Ostium
Raphael, Archangel Azrael? Anyway, whichever one it is. Maybe you should have just killed all of his, instead of sucking up the soul of Asmodai, maybe you should... Oh, crap. That's not good. You should have just killed all of his friends. How are we going to stop him from them from resurrecting him? Well, you killed... You could just kill them. I feel like that would save the day. Please tell me the dagger also works on Asmodai.
Don't have the strength. It has to be you. Here. Catch.
It would be hilarious if the catching was a minigame, and if I screwed it up, bad ending. What? Oh, that's great. Take that, you darned wraiths. I'm not saying it looks like the angel is swallowing his soul, but that kind of is what it looks like. Yay! Day saved, problem solved. That went pretty well.
I need some rest. A happy, peaceful, extremely boring retirement.
You've earned it.
We all did.
Time to go home. You want to go with me, kid?
I mean, she kind of has to. Everyone from her village was murdered by a serial killing demon. And so she would literally be living alone in a Tibetan village, where she would starve to death or be murdered by Chinese soldiers. Is that a controversial thing to say? Maybe, but it's also true. Boom. I'd say that worked pretty darn well. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap up our stream for the night. And that's it for the video as well. I have been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, the video of this version has buttons. Buttons you can click on. Any questions, suggestions, or recommendations, go in the comment section below the video. Join me back here next time for the bonus chapter, which should be pretty awesome. I don't know what it's going to be about, since we literally... It is a much better story than Twilight. Artifacts Mundi are known for their very good stories. Way to go, Kristen Price Wilson. Kristen Lennox, Nathan Hunt. Okay, Bob Walters, the preacher. Yay. Yes, you have missed it. Although you can't claim I didn't tell you when the stream was going to be. Anyway, so yeah, join me back here next time for the bonus chapter, and of course more Hidden Object games. Also coming up soon, and this should be pretty fun. We've got BattleTech starting. We've got Solo, a game that is basically one half relationship quiz, one half box-based puzzle game. So that's weird. And what was the other game? I feel like I have another embargoed game. Oh, right, Bullet Witch. I've been talking all about Bullet Witch. It's amazing. So Bullet Witch has been fantastic. I will see you back here for that, but until then, au revoir. Yeah, your tweet was entertaining. And I absolutely did not say 9 p.m. I said 6 or 6:30, and we started right on the button at 6:30, too. Which is really close to starting right at 6:30. But yes, so that's it for tonight. Thanks to everybody who dropped by the stream. As always, I appreciate it. You know, I will see you back here for more, obviously. Girls and Panzer and the bonus chapter tomorrow night. That should be fun. You know, 9-ish. That's right, I'm saying 9-ish Eastern Daylight Time. Transfer that into your own local times for, you know, for lack of confusion. Oh god, Blood on the Snow. The bonus chapter is about the lady who was a member of the expedition who got murdered and the preacher pretended to be her to manipulate us. Wow, that's going to be a depressing bonus chapter. Although, you know, it's on brand for the series because the first game's bonus chapter was the ye olde adventure of Richard Hamilton looking for his fiancée and finding out she'd been murdered by a serial killer. And the second one was just like the story of people who got murdered by the Raven in his evil amusement park. What I'm saying is, it's a rough series. Like an unusually rough series. So yeah, I'll see you back here for more of that, but until then, lates.